Every dog has its dichotomy, folks. This is true. Grandbull has a great way of sneaking into your heart with its incredible value it provides to teams. It's an elite level Pokemon. It's got sub punch combo. That's 150 power in that move. Have you ever seen such power? Thunder Wave, in Paralysis Infliction, 120 attack. Say no more. It's the best Pokemon ever put to screen. Counter selected right there. Counter selected. My opposition here thought I was doing something other. I'm frightened now to we get paralyzed right there. So it's the end of the world. The world is beginning anew today. The world begins anew. Cloyster? That's my favorite Tyranitar. That's my favorite one. Cloyster Snorlax. Consider me intrigued. Okay, you can call me nuts, you can call me crazy. I'm going Grandbull. Look at Grandbull's fist pixel art. Absolutely incredible. Work of art right there. Every dog has its decision. And what is this one's decision? Thunder Wave on the Metagross entry. It's brilliant. Brilliant move, said chess.com in the comments section. I know you're watching chess.com. I know you. You can't hide from me. Brilliant move. Dare I click spin on what could be a Gengar entry? I think... Dare I risk you getting blown up on? Oh, you would have just let me spin right there. Maybe you don't have a Gengar after all. Okay. That's rough. I've lost my... Now you're going to make a lot of layers. Possibly. We can punch you at least. At the least, we can punch you. Zapdos Sif. Welcome to the field. Knock this off. That'll help me out. Maybe shouldn't have done that, huh? I don't know. I feel like the leftovers are going to give me problems. A Jill? Unexpected. Not anticipated. Is it mixed zap? Or is it BP? Are you beep? You've gone to my favorite French Pokemon, Tyranitar. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm bringing in Grandbull here. This is where we lay the Grandbull groundwork for our win. We T-wave this. Okay, we live that. You think that's KOing Grandbull? Not now, not ever. Folks. You save this as a spike sacrifice for the future, and when you do, the world shakes to its very foundations, okay? Don't even worry. You've created your own demise with that sandstorm. Remember the knockoff? I remember. Sack Grandbull is a move. It's a doable move. Gives me momentum. We bring in Yama. You bring in Hariyama. Can this Earthquake KO? Dunno, didn't check, didn't care. Didn't ask either. Didn't ask. Not too concerned. Not concerned about living or dying. I stare at the void and it stares back and I say hello. How are you? Fancy seeing you here. Tyranitar is deep in thought right now. We're interlocked in a dance. Me and Hariyama and Tyranitar are locked into a dance. They're intertwined like two sides of the same spheroided shape. Brick Break KOs post sand if you get full parried, which you will. No. I went for it regardless, because why wouldn't you go for it? Tell me why not going for it. Can we win this battle? I think we cannot, everybody. I think we can't win this one. I regret to tell you. I regret to be the bearer of bad news. I'm even going to calc the damage of Jirachi Body Slam against it. It's doing 21. Righto. But is that going to be enough to build my house on the foundations of that? Can I build my house on something like that? I've got a house that needs to be built. Shall I build it on the stone foundation or on the sandy, watery foundation that will wash me away into the ocean where I belong? Snorlax Sif hits the field first. Let's try and figure out what this wants to do today. It's itching for an earthquake. How much? Who am I, Jirachi wise? We got 273 on the defense stat. Jirachi. No, this is probably something like this with earthquake on it, and Jirachi Sif. Who are you? Earthquake 41 to 48 approximately. Wish, dude. I'm a bit, I don't want this to get parried ever. I'll go Menson now. And then I think I'm going back Jirachi. TBH. Concerned about this being danceable. What's the last? Aerodactyl possible? Surprised the team, I mean... It's an odd team. It's an odd jumble of different ideas. Snorlax plus Metagross plus Cloyster. It could be Doug to synergize with the Cloyster Boom and the Metagross Boom. Doug synergizes with Exploding because it gets an entry point plus chip. Now here we are with Jirachi in on Rat Girl, the Tyranitar. If I can paralyze this, I think I'll be pretty happy, and maybe Celebi can defeat it in a 1 versus 1. It's guy. No fire move? You got fire move? You don't seem to. How are we getting there? You do have it. You weren't selecting it, but you have it. It's up your sleeve. I think you might want to explode. Guy like you. On my celeb. I won't let it happen. Metachim last. It's got Rock Slide threat. Of course. Me and you both in the world of Paralysis. Oh, that was weird. That was a little odd. Does Celebi live a crunch? Have I got special defense on the guy? No. Actually. Might fall to a crunch. Alright, if I knew this was Pursuit Tar this whole time, I would have played this differently, because I would have just been fishing for Fire Punch burns. Now I'm regretting paralyzing the guy. I thought it had Earthquake. I thought it was a physical Tar. I suppose we're just... Oh, you pursued me? I mean, it's intriguing, isn't it? This sort of got me stun locked, because I You want to... We're now threatening a KO. Beautiful. I've engineered a pretty incredible... So we got a critical hit. At the perfect opportune moment. I might... Is it crazy to recover here? I think you might want to exit. I don't know if I'm insane in thinking so. Oh, well, boy, am I glad I recovered. Now I'm as healthy as ever. What kind of meta cham is that? We're gonna wish through. That's amazing. We could still get full powered on the protect here, though. I wonder if flamethrower deals more than the leftovers on against the Sif. Yeah, it deals a bit more. All right. Oh. I'm thinking this is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe the Metacham does get us in the end. My Jirachi's got defense investment. And probably defeats Snorlax. It might be a tie if it's got boom. Might be a tie in the end, after all. Oh! Adamant Medi. I'm faster, folks. Oh. Well, I think we just, we sack. There's nothing else to do. You can't exit here. It's bad. We die to Sand and Spikes regardless. And then it's Jirachi versus Snorlax. Sand is up. So I think my odds... I think I like my odds. I think I'll stake a claim on these odds and I'll say thank you. We've got Parrot there, but to what end? I think... Oh dear, what have I done? I think I've thrown the battle. No, I'm smarter in the end. I had to wish there. What am I doing? What was that? What did I do there? I had to wish not to do that, but he got bailed out regardless. That was a sloppy end to a strange battle. But no worries, I win every battle I have ever played. Evidence to the contrary is few and far between. We have knocked off some leftovers. I think we'll go to Starmie Sif here. And easy Thunderwave. Easy Thunderwave. Blissey in. And you want to check for a Thunderbolt there. Clicked Toxic. It's very interesting. I think I'll bring in Yama here. Right about here. And then... Dare I Focus Punch? I think I will. I think I will. And that's going to be big damage on Skarmory, doing 56. Absolutely large as life. Larger than life. Do I dare punch here? I feel like you might layer this time, you know? You didn't do it. I'm doing it again. Call me insane. I thought you'd layer, mate. It's alright. It's okay. It's not okay. It was bad. I thought the peck was so obvious you wouldn't dare do it, you know? I don't like the idea of, like, make a spike, spin block my Starmie, all that crap, you know? Has this got Thunderbolt on it? It hasn't clicked it yet. It's got Toss only. Alright. It's Grandbull's moment, folks. It's time... This is a time where Pokemon make a name for themselves, okay? This is a time where Pokemon say hello. And they make names for themselves. And they say, hello everybody, it's me. Punch the Swampert. The damage is going to be through the roof. Look at this. It's going to do upwards of 37%. 48%. It's unbelievable. That did so much. Who are you? What kind of Swampert are you? Is there a Gengar here? You're almost not playing like there's a... You're playing as if there is not a Gengar, to be honest. Folks, Grandbull's grand display? Grandbull's grandiose entrance? Thunderwave the Jirachi would absolutely be massive. I don't know if a Gengar fits. I think you need something other. Gengar in the back? Ah. Stop being that. I lose to this on the spot. Stop being that one. Was covering Calm Mind by doing that series of moves. It didn't quite even cover Calm Mind though, did it? Can Surf break us up? I'm hoping so, because we outrun and can T-Wave. Oh, you might have Thunderbolt. What am I doing here? My mind is mush. My mind is turned into... Delibird Gaming was doing better than this. This might be on the chopping block. Would we lose instantly to sub Calm Mind guy? I could go Jirachi, but you just Calm Mind so many times against it. You see what I mean? Like, that looked stupid, but I think it would literally lose anyway. Because you just farm against everything. You just Calm Mind in Jirachi's face, and the Celebi too. I know you have Ice Punch, so who's Salamence coming in? No. I think we simply lose instantly against Jirachi. Subcom, unless I just have to be particularly wary of that set specifically, or I will lose instantly like I just did. We don't want that to happen. I'm gonna go to Jirachi Sif. We got crit there. That's quite a bit of damage, isn't it? That's quite a bit of damage, is it not? Hello, Jim. Hello. BR Stelly. Welcome to hell. Blissy's in. What kind of Blissey are we purveying today? What kind of Blissey is on the horizon this time? Thunderbolt selection. How peculiar. How intriguing. Ice Beam on my Celebi coming in. It's a bit non-ideal. But this will force it out. What a spectacular Sif you have, my friend. What a spectacular Sif. I would like to get one of my own if you have one. I would love one of my own, if you are so kind. Did I just Toxic an incoming Swampert? It looks like I did. It might have Refresh on it. Be careful, everybody. It might have Refresh on it. It didn't click it right then. At least for the interim period, it doesn't. Oh. Wouldn't you know it? It is Aerodactyl on the field again. And wouldn't you understand it? There's a non-zero effort to get Yama onto the squad. Hariyama, enter. Get Toxic, you got Guts. Get attacked, Wish. Who can speak to me about that? Swampert's in, but not for long. Knock off, buddy. It's a well-primed knockoff. It's a knockoff primed. Success is on the way. for a player like me. Success is on the horizon, okay? Don't even worry. Zapdos Sif? Say goodbye to your apple core that you value so highly in this world. It's got HP bug on it, but I have recover loops against a paralysis. We got chip heal as well. There's no sand here. Not for a... Do you know what's damn possible is Pursuit Tower in the back, but a player like me, I'm not concerned with all that. Player like me, I simply decide against it. Blissey Sif. Oh, is that so? Aromatherapy, huh? I'm punching this. I'm punching right here. Get punched. 52%? Oh, don't mind if I do. Punch again. I'm crazy. They're calling me insane. Ah. They're calling me crazy. I'll do it again. No, I won't. I've lost all faith in my punches. I've lost all faith in my punches. To punch is folly. Fortress has 52% on it. The HP grass, and then you double to Starmie. This guy's trying to get Furry on the field, and I just know it. No, is it? Is that what we're looking at? Leech Seed is always good. Oh, not if it misses, though. Not in that instance. In that scenario, it's bad. In this particular situation, Leech Seed did not result in what I wanted. Aerodactyl has taken a Psychic. It's 43%. Tell the banks about that one. The banks want to know. They'll invest. 43% chip on an Aerodactyl? Sign me up for that premium deal. I'll take it. Sign me up for that one. When you wish upon a star, no one tells you who you are. It was Pinocchio who told me that. Thunderbolt. I have reason to punch. I've been given reason to punch by the higher ups. I'm just following orders. It's a punch moment. I've been given reason to punch here. That's going to do a solid 42. It did 85. It did 85 percentile. You've got rest zap on this on a squad like this? Well, are we talking sleep talk? We'll find out. What's the point of Grandbull entering? I'm realizing there's little point to what I just did. Okay, it's interesting. I've revealed the funny Pokemon now, and now that my opponent goes, oh, that's the funny guy. 5 goodies in a baddie. That's what we do. Fire punch this. What a well-positioned fire punch right here. I'm landing the burn on this. It's easy. I told you about... Didn't I tell you what was happening? And you didn't even listen for a minute. Go on, then. I'm going to click it again. Dare I? Oh. You have refreshed this entire time. What a twist. What a delectable twist that is. Well, if it isn't Aerodactyl Sif, it's been a long time, my friend. Okay. You go in for the earthquake this time? You didn't do it. You didn't have it in you. Not this time. I think you just throw out a wish. When you wish upon a star, somebody tells you who you are. They tell you directly. That's what Disney always told me. Disney Walt himself, he said, you are nothing. I tell you what you are. It's in the song from the Pinocchio soundtrack. Listen to it again. Was a rude guy at Disney. He was a rude person. I don't support him. Well, if it isn't my favorite Sif on the entire planet, it's Zapdos Sif. This guy represents a serious threat because it walls everything and it has pressure, and in a long-term scenario, I'm going to be in trouble because I don't have any... I simply have 0 super effective attacks for Zapdos on this entire squad. We wall it, but we don't hit it. And therein lies my problem. Oh, it's an actual Sif. I've been talking about fake Sifs for this entire video thus far, but here's the real one. He's actually here. And all of a sudden I feel a bit awkward in his presence, like I've, you know, made a big mistake. It is evident to me that you do not have my favorite trait, and that is Gengar. Gengar is nowhere to be seen. We're doing this as dangerous work. Dangerous work doing this recover loop. This could crit at any moment. But then what if it doesn't? You see? But then what if it doesn't crit it on one instance? In a single instance, what if... 1 Sif, 2 Sif, red Sif, blue Sif. It was a... Dr. Seuss told me that one. Punch him! Do it again. I just spam punch. One of these days you'll be full parried. Or spike up instead of doing something smarter than that. And then you pay the iron price. Look at the damage on that. I punch again, dare I. Look at me. You clicked raw. You're gone. You see how to punch is a privilege. Punching goes a long way in today's economy. Yes, I go Salamence. It's probably telegraphed, but I think that I'd stabilize from here. We just need a single spin and we're going to win. I think Dr. Seuss said that one too. I know a lot of quotes from probably everyone of all time. They've all got their own quotations they use. I know every single one. Off by heart. A Grandbull gravestone doesn't even exist. I live Rock Slide, right? I'm going to Thunderbait Wave this. No, I'm not. They put out a hit. What can be said? They put out a hit on Grandbull. We're saving it, though. In comes my favorite Yama. You're so frightened of punches you're going to stay in Thunderbolt here, aren't you? I don't know, but Brick Break seems fine by me. The reward is just right for a player like me. And plus Knockoff is looking scrumptious in a moment. I told you that he would thunder. I told you it. He's so frightened of I've punched every Pokemon on the enemy field. I've been frozen. Now that's like Walt Disney. They put me in a cryogenic chamber. That might be a death sentence right there. I've been frozen. It's all right though. I think I have legs to stand on. Some would tell you otherwise, but I don't know. I think I've got legs today. Fire punch right here. What can be done against me? Tyrannosif. Who are you in terms of Tyrannosif? Are you like... I'm probably slamming this. We slammed the Aerodactyl! That's so massive, it's crazy. I didn't think you would be going Aero. Whoa. You thought I would double to Grandbull. It's a smart assumption, because Grandbull, in a lot of people's minds, is the be-all end-all of humanity's evolution. But it wasn't today that I went to Grandbull. It's probably tomorrow I'll go to Grandbull. Who are we talking about here? I have not clicked flamethrower this entire game. Maybe you don't think I have it. You think that I have it correctly. I burned you! I did it! Me! It was all me all the way down. You have Ice Beam. Whoa. Must be Pursuit with Ice Beam. Incredible intel. Grandbull, birds. It's bird hours. Flamethrower. Oh, I could have thought out Yama. That would have been the greatest play ever done. I think I'd die post damage plus sand, but who asked? Never sack the featured Mon gym. It's not a sack. Folks, I got value out of this objectively speaking. I intimidated the Tyranitar. And I would have gotten value out of it if it landed a Thunder. I mean, I'm going to say that's a slanderous thing to say to me. I think if I just get through this Sif, I think we're good. So I know I can't spin anymore, but who needs to spin to win? Not me. I think this Sif goes down and the rest of your empire crumbles. You got a paralyzed arrow. You got a Fortress. It's not even a Sif, this Fortress. It's a Tress. Whole different thing. It's a whole different idea being presented. I probably should have wished there, but I don't really mind this. I think I'll be alright. You make my earthquake. I'm in a stage of recovery here. Sakiyama could happen at any time, and it would be welcome. I think we'll go to Yama right about now. Why don't we? Why not us? Why not now? My insane pace. My insane Sif. Speak on that. We have in our grasp victory in our clutches. Aerodactyl is on but a sliver of its former life force. Swampert has a refreshing quality to it, but it cannot withstand my hidden power grass technique. And thus my odds of victory are probably at a 99.9 percentile. Repeating, of course. My opponent's deep in thought as to whether Aerodactyl or Swampert is the decision here. There's two decisions remaining. You've gone with your favorite Sif. But who speaks for you? Who speaks for you, Aerodactyl? And does anybody? Sakiyama here. It's the only way. We check the lock-in. I believe I have an objective win condition. If this doesn't do 31, I guess I'll eat my hat. Hat not getting eaten today. Hat is not getting eaten. My hat is off the menu, folks. Turn 101. I could go for another 200. That's GG. We're back to this. You can never go dip below the 16. Delhi. We're going one more grandiose Grandbull. Sure. Why not go for it? Why not me? They have a name for the winners in this world. What about those who lose? AKA my opponents. It's Grandbull's Blues. Knock off. You've been knocked. Some lesser players would punch right here, would throw the entire game into disarray if they did. A player like me, go Starmie. I think this is the same fella we fought before. It seems like that's the case. Does it not? It does seem so. I'm actually not going to punch. Oh, look at that. A KO on Blissey. Oh, how wonderful. Blissey's gone. That's such an advantage to have. Blissey's not even here with us. I don't think this fella had a Gengar, if I remember correctly. I might be remembering incorrectly. Peck Toxic? Peck Toxic on this, huh? This was a damn... I'm actually T-waving this. It's Sub-Carmine Jirachi. It clicked Thunderbolt, and I just... Oh, it clicked Thunderbolt right there, and it got full paralyzed instead, and that results in my win. I stand by this choice, though. That's just... You know how threatening that thing was to me? That Insta-1 before. I remember this one. I remember that one. I had to Thunderwave that right there. Even if I lose my spinner in the I think I would have been alright against the paralyzed Skarmory, no leftovers, chipped a bit. You can make me make 2 layers maximum. Here's Jinx. Arcane Season 2. I think you just attack the guy. In case of the miss, and there's the miss. Evaporates into nothing. Unlucky. You're right. I'll say you're right in the chat. That's true. That was unlucky. That was unfortunate. An unfortunate series of selections there. Is this banned Metagross? I suppose we'll find out. Yep. Grandbull's got to have a grand display in this battle. What value has this provided to me? Oh, more value than you could ever know. More value than you can even process. Double the Yama on the Snorlax. Insane. Claydol is in. Not too much of a problem for me. I think I'll go to Salamence, in fact. I'm clicking Wish here. Prob's not. Probably Flamethrower. Crazy. Someone put out a hit on this guy. Unlucky. That was... Nothing but truth in this chat. Nothing but true statement. That's a series of regrets. If I lose this one karmically, I'm not even upset. This is criminal right here. Karmically speaking, we're due for a loss on this one, and we're accruing some debt. And never, always remember how karmic debt comes into the mix. Always remember that. I think this guy's exploding because there's nothing left to live for, so we go here. Oh, the Doug follow-up. Good move. You actually you do. And we actually got it because of course we did. And we got that and we got that too. Unlucky. What do you even say anymore? I don't know. What do you even say? You say unlucky again? I mean, I'm preaching to the choir, I think. That's salt in the wound right there. I'll say salt in the wound. Because that's regrettable. Okay, a Suicune last is the one thing that could do it for you. I think I will be paralyzing it if I have the power to. I think you paralyze it. If given the opportunity. I can't lose Celebi. We gotta keep Celebi, so I don't want to get blown up or anything. Alright, after all that, this is still losable. You gotta be very careful. Oh, that's Curselax. Oh, that's bad. I think we're doing decent damage with Brick Break. Okay, this might force the issue against Celebi and then win with... Okay, paralyzing me might have been bad for you because now I have guts damage. Is this a rare unlucky para? I mean, not if I get full parried. You switched out? That's astute. Good move. Because you know you die. I'll try to wish up my Yama. We'll just keep it held. I don't want to take another surf. Probably throw out an HP grass while we're here. Because that'll do good damage now and not spend leech seed PP. And then you definitely leech seed. You can knock this off while it's resting. Also. Is it talk? We should check. We can go for psychic drops. Not talk. We should go for crits then. I think you'd just go to Yama. I can focus punch here. What do I knock off? Knock off might be a better move. Or HP bug the Claydol. Ah, full parried. Imagine complaining about that full para. What if I typed unlucky in the chat? That would have been incredibly bad manners. Extraordinarily so. Claydol's not long for this world. You probably... I think I'll go Starmie here. It does live the boom. We bring the boom. Do I want to recover this? I don't know how necessary that is. I think you want to... Go Celebi Leech just to force this out. Or actually HP Grass here. Like, that's a position where HP Grass is good. You know what I mean? I don't think pressure stalling Leech Seeds is possible. It is talk, by the way. Just chose not to click it because... Good move not to click it back then because you had to exit and you knew that. I suppose I should be going for HP Grass crits. It's the best use of resources. Go Mountain Leech Seeds against Snorlax. There's quite a lot of chances for this as well. This is only good against this, so it might as well use them here. Almost out. Just one crit will do it. Of course. Gotta recover now, damn. At least I have 32 recovers. One more HP Grass. This one's critting. It actually did. The last one crit. The final one crit. I think I do 5. Oh. You've gone here. I can't go Yama. He could heal up the Suicune. We have to stay. I think you actually do it like this. After all, because like you just go Celebi. Because we could get full power there. Do we do an 18? We're not doing 18. Crap. We're doing a... Why didn't I just do 2 psychics? I didn't understand the... Where the sleep talk came. And we'll just... Karmic points rehash, they call that. Maybe that's for the Poliwrath scenario I went through. I don't know. The universe works in mysterious ways. As usual, I will now end the video on a Chinese proverb. It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. Isn't that actually damn true? Rather than complaining about your scenario, find a solution to the problem. It's better to light a candle than to curse the Chinese. Those Chinese people are onto something with these proverbs. That's a good proverb. They were smart, those guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.